We should shut down the National Assembly. Let's shut down. If we cannot save this country, we stay in our homes.
A new day, a new event, but grab actors to take to the Situation Room with us. The Situation Room, we are always watching.
Hello there. Prince of trouble, knowing what to do and who to call can make all the difference of a crime or in danger, or you see something suspicious. What do you injured, not breathing, or free line? These are instructions. Don't hang up by law. Let's work together to make Lagos safer for everyone. Remember the number. Remember, call 8.3 FM, the sound of Lagos. Stay alert, stay safe.
What's your emergency?
I see you. You know you can do the right thing, right, boy? You don't even have to assault that citizen whom you have sworn money to call on government stations nationwide.
And today is the 11th day of the month of September 20 blast. The World Trade Center cracking what is supposed. Today is my mom's birthday, so the blast, the terrorist attack, right? And that's everything they have to make sure Laden that was eventually killed on the Palestinian soil. So a political campaigner, Charlie Kirk, was all staged. So it begs the conversation around gun control in the U.S. and I would continue to talk. You're welcome. You're welcome. My name is ᴏᴏᴟᴜ. We have three main things to talk about today. The president, is it that as well generated a lot of David Mark, nobody's recognized, and then a website right now. They have it there. It's not the show today because there's a new tweet. Let me quickly run you through. There's now Ibrahim Machetes and the Southeast. I was live in the studio, but he's Victor my name twice. I say, you just keep. Anyway, France is also as minister. Let's start from here. The 10 days working. Then comes back. That trip was to France. The leave and he chooses to go to the president of France. Oh, in terms of how I was almost kidnapped on the Pinot. He said what saved him was that of him a northern leaders see
this loud enough. People don't tell since right soon even the last 2 years. Maybe you want to see the last 2 years. I mean, then I think maybe forever outside, right? Just I think president knew that or in Leisure to catch ranch, but we prefer all this. We know that John is serious in that,
and they're out of the country.
I think it was the Nigerian diagnosed to a country. This month
for
UN General Assembly to address hunger. So if we address right, you give me now that has gone to France about 8 times on Christmas. 8 times. And I'm not sure if you see
somebody was making a joke a few days ago that it looks like the president just comes to convocate very soon.
Yes, it's addressing.
That's another issue. I just wanted us to touch that. Supposed to be in Emmanuel Macron Aguata federal constituency. That story had brought when people get into is to see to the welfare of your contracts that will make their lives. I laughed at his wedding, and he was like, yes, defending what he did yesterday in terms of virtually, and then we'll put it side by side. Let me give you people wheelbarrow the show virtually.
That too is in 2023. Families are of the self-sufficient land farming, whereby don't really have much land mass. But there are the president generals, the women, that's something force. So that I came to serve our people. I came prepared. I can never be a constituents who were not beneficiary from this. Going to be commissioning the classroom block at the 2-room class block.
The president must know that this is a we should shut down the National Assembly.
Fresh twist adds up to the old subplot. Here, human concern, mainland.
In the eye of the storm, your guy needs assessment. So what is classes? That's exactly what we want to see. Maybe my guest today also got me to be able to go real quick. I don't know where you're a member in the House of Representatives decided to embark on that fortune change from your honorable
Engineer Dom.
I got a federal constitution.
That's okay.
In person, like he's not just one random person who 30 years verifiable industry experience. Well, this voice message from this is why you see they say they budget money for consultation, and they came back after to the rural farmers. His speech I've listened to in the last maybe people must know that to reduce poverty, public knowledge that House of Representatives project and all that. So they even giving them more. Ibuku, the town that he's representing in the Federal House of Reps, there is no single family. There is no single family in the whole Aguata constituency. 10 plots of Aguata that have 10 plots of land that they say this place is for agri that has that kind of land. No land. Everywhere is almost like a city center. And by the way, there was carefully crafted the appropriated budget
for the wheelbarrows.
We get to empower the youth. CCTV camera is to train according to what federal government said. That was Okafor decided that what anybody that makes this kind of speaking vehemently against has the highest concentration of honesty in order to read against all these things. So, in all honesty, everybody in Ibuku needs a wheelbarrow. In fact, every house, I believe every house. So, are you telling me that to sustain themselves, are you telling me that government empowerment to give them wheelbarrow, we actually remember a tasty house, and this greenhouse will be planting bell pepper, vegetarian house. We are actually going to be planting crops here, growing crops
all year round.
Telling them agriculture. If you want to do empowerment in agriculture, this is what you should be looking at. Not giving us wheelbarrow. He also claimed that this wheelbarrow was, according to him, because I didn't even know, or go and do it in secrecy. I didn't even know when they shared the seed and they shared wheelbarrow to harvest whatever. The reason, I don't know all that. If it improve agricultural barrier attitude, so that because there is more than enough. So spending it on wheelbarrow is like
deal with me. And the moment you raise, I would have to keep you on the line to my guest virtually from his yesterday, the Israel lawmaker. What did you make of that story, Mr.?
We thought we should not be with the way the last speaker. I think to be a beneficiary himself and the profession he belongs. He know how you do. I think with cost last. I think for 3 weeks that we want to subsistence farming just for you to eat. Everybody in this engineer, right? Because it's a disgrace to that profession. So to go and start using H for it, right? I can argue. It can't be 36 million. Because the federal constituency, just say we borrow. And we see some of this law, you liberate people to be on their own, the more they can think. And will you tell me an engineer, another person did it? It will go and look started. How the do bring? You have after that precedent. Right? Nobody blame for when they have the money with them. It's quite she request or she verify it's true if it's truly.
Listen to especially since the news yesterday. What had been the youth group leaders, the market women that attended the empowerment yesterday? Of course, distribution actually, but he said, "Give us wheelbarrow and let us go to the farm and harvest what we have planted." What was the pulse of the people you've engaged since that empowerment was carried out?
Empowerment, obviously there is people. So, generally, see a market woman that. And she, all of a sudden, they say, oh, Mr. Femi, I feel so pain. This man, I told him that, I am your son, and I live in the village. What will be, like I tell you that somebody representing me in the House of Rep, he continued blabbing, I said, well, we continue speaking about this money because I spoke a law. People, retirement age, people in their, I'm not going to use this statement based on my conversation with people here. That supposed to be elders, they telling the young people that